Should the rich be taxed more in order to pay for the poor? Or does that damage the incentive to even become rich in the first place? Let's look at this key debate in today's video. Hi friends, welcome to Econverse. I'm Abrar and I'm a fellow student who has topped in my GCSE Economics last year in Oman. On this channel, we make learning economics simpler, clearer, and hopefully a lot more fun. In this video, we're going to be looking at the last macroeconomic objective of governments, and that is redistribution of income. Let's get started.
The economic aim of governments is to redistribute income. So redistribution of income is done through reallocating or transferring income from the rich to the poor. So rich to the poor. This is to ensure that people have better standards of living despite being poor. So the government spends the tax revenue on schemes that aid the needy side of society. So another way they do is they spend schemes, they spend on government spending, they do government spending and all those things to ensure that the needy side of the society is living a better standard of living, is living lives with better standard of living. The aim is to reduce poverty through redistribution of income. However, so it reduces poverty through free or subsidized programs. Again, the schemes really come into help here. They help in alleviating poverty. However, the important caveat here is that the governments can't achieve reduced inequality. Like, they cannot fully reduce inequality. They cannot have completely eradicated inequality. This is because different people have different needs. So when different people have different needs, to have schemes that essentially meet all of these needs is really difficult. Different people with different needs leads to different schemes that have to be built. So it becomes a tough job for governments to essentially alleviate poverty completely, alleviate inequality completely. And there is an argument here that I think is very valid, that is taxing rich for benefit of poor. Now, most people at an emotional standpoint would actually say that is amazing, but what it does is, in reality, it can make them really lazy. It reduces the incentive to become rich in the first place, and that could essentially have a negative impact on the whole economy. So that is it for redistribution of income.
If you think this video helped you understand economics better, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join the Econverse. I'll see you again next week where we'll be looking at policy making.